At Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fighting to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Pick your play, man.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Get in the weight room. Check 99. Check 99. Check 50. Check 50.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he gets this one down to the 24. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. From the gun, Murray. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 24-yard line.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Wentz on the give to Sanders. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Wynn's going to try and throw on third. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
He caught the ball. He caught the ball like a suction cup.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out
he just put his hand down and just grabbed it in mid-air.
Things by throwing an interception.
That's like throwing a card, an ace of spades in the air, right? When someone hit the ground, you just grab like that with 2 fingers, like a savage. It's insane.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now we're in their first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Trying to run for it with Pollard.
That athlete should have
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
He should get paid millions, trillions, nigga. Catch the ball one finger.
Throwing on first down is Murray. He's got the connection to Cooper.
If I had my other linebacker that I had, I would put that. But you know, somebody took him. Somebody took my players.
Here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Niggas taking players.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niggas taking players. That's Philly for you.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. This one caught by Isabella.
That's Philly for you. Niggas taking players.
Short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone,
players.
You see him
That's
pointing,
for
communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Niggas stealing players. That's Philly for you. Like, look who I'm running the ball with. Miles Saint, like, what the fuck? Leave this league.
Already at the line, this Philly
I can't put my head down
go.
with this dude.
Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
They'll run with Sanders. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's Rollins. Look at the Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It look like this play right. Who is Epps? Like, who is this? That's what I'm talking about. Broken ass team.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say
Fuck
out of
his name. Fuck it.
bounds. So it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance
got
that
Mike
one was
Epps on my
going
team?
to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
After the incomplete.
Like who is Jones? Who is Jones the fourth?
On third down, it's Pollard.
Yo.
And taking it across midfield and
Yo, I got a player named Jones the fourth.
Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these
I got players on my team named Jones the fourth.
And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So from
Who else on my team?
territory now, here's
Who
a
Gary?
first and 10 at the 41.
Who Jerry? Oh man, this is hilarious. Branningham, like, I don't even want to play for this team no more.
Again.
He like, I don't even want to play for this team no more.
Carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down.
Look who it is.
On that play.
The Vinity, some shit, Junior, like.
From the 35 on second down, Murray nowhere to escape, and he goes
Oh
down.
my goodness.
Sacked by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. To throw, it's Murray. Steps away to his left.
Look, he didn't even.
I think he got that, yes. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0, our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. The 30. Past the 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Crosby with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Hey, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Crosby connects on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And what is this? And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And it's incomplete. That's one of the strangest play calls you'll ever see, but they'll get it back. It's second down. Well, folks, I guess just when you think you've seen it all, you see a fake punt in that situation. A little unorthodox, but the incompletion, and now it's second down. Take it at the 37. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Check 53. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Crosby with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no...
There he goes, Amari Cooper. 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Now a toss coming right side. Pollard, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Out goes the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford any more at this point. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Murray now on first down. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to pour it on. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk it.